I'm joined now by Cavan's Paul Brady, and you might be Cavan's, but you're also a world champion in handball, and you're off to try to do it again in Minnesota in a week's time.
Yeah, we fly out on next Tuesday, so the whole team, the whole squad is going, and like you say, hopefully try and do it all again. That's the goal, and that's why I'm going. You know.
It's ambitious.
It is, yeah. But look, I've been here before, and I'm confident I can win. So that's all I'm focusing on. I've trained really hard for this, and please God, I can win it again.
I don't want to come across as ageist, but you've been at this for a long time. I'm assuming the opposition is probably getting younger and younger, and you're still there. So that must bring its added layer of complication, maybe, or extra preparation, perhaps.
Yeah, it depends how you view it. I view it with excitement, and I'm looking forward to challenging guys who are 14 years younger than me. I suppose the unique thing about the Worlds this year, it's the US Nationals, and that was my ambition in sport more so than the Worlds, to try and break that record over there. So they've merged two tournaments together, so it's a double title on the line. I suppose to a lot of people they're going to win the Worlds. For me, it's the US Nationals first, and then the Worlds. So look, everyone's really motivated. Like I say, it's a huge prize on the line here, and even though they may be younger, I have got myself in as good a shape as I ever have been, and I'm ready for to make an assault on trying to win all this, and I'm excited about it.
I was speaking to Aisling Riley earlier before I spoke to you, and she was saying one of the big draws of playing handball in Ireland is that you get to go and represent your country, which is not usually an option somebody has in Gaelic games unless you maybe shinty or international rules every once in a while. But this is serious. This is a proper world championship. I don't want to belittle the other tournaments, but there's actual prizes involved here.
Yeah, I suppose that is one of the attractions, especially for young people. It's not just the elite that can go abroad and represent their country. So especially for kids, when you're enticing them to the sport, there's also one wall that they can go and play tournaments in Europe, and and then you have the four wall, which is the main code of handball, which is what everyone will be playing at the Worlds. So look, it is, obviously any World Championships is a serious competition, and there's great excitement throughout the handball community in the country. Everyone's really looking forward to it.
Is that, just picking up on what you said there, in the handball community in the country, is there a part of you perhaps who would like that people outside the handball community might be a little bit more involved in supporting you, knowing that it's happening? I was just alluding to earlier that wonderful weekend I had in Croke Park with the hurling. It'd be a long time before you see handball having that kind of excitement created by it, even though the game is as fast.
Yeah, that has always been the goal. That's something that the sport has always battled against, like a lot of other sports out there. I suppose it's up to the association, the Handball Association in itself, in conjunction with the GA, to try and that's the huge goal that everyone has in the sport. It's up to the national government body of handball to try and push it as much as they can to hopefully someday make something like that a reality. There has been moments whereas threatened to do something like that, and it seems to just shrink back into its shell. So look, that's something as a handball player we all dream of. There have been occasions whereas, like I say, it has been promoted really well, and certain tournaments have been really, it seems to be going in that direction and seems to go back. But look, hope springs eternal, and we all keep, hoping that, someday we'll get to that stage.
You're a former Cavan footballer as well, and you mentioned hope springs eternal there a few minutes ago. We had a lot of hope for Cavan football that didn't materialise this year. Why was that, do you think?
I suppose everyone in Cavan is asking themselves that question. We're back in Division 1 this year, or next year, we got promoted again. I suppose like that, threatening in championships over the last few years. I suppose them 5 under 21 teams, the 4 Ulster winners and the finalists another year to a really great Donegal team that went on, the bulk of them, and won on All Ireland. So I suppose, you know, they had great potential, but potential is just a word unless you, as you say, unless it can materialise itself. I think, you know, with each passing year, you know, we're waiting for that breakthrough, but you have to kind of make it happen as well. I suppose 2 or 3 years ago the panel was a little bit stronger, and that was a real opportunity. You know, if you were really looking at really carefully, there was a real opportunity there when they got to Division 1 the first time. You have a real small window there, and you have to make the most of it, and I think that might have been missed. I just hope that presents itself again. Them players are getting on now as well, and you know, in the absence of another crop, really great crop of successful underage teams coming through, that golden generation will be lost. So, you know, we're all, as you say, hoping, but at the end of the day you have to make it happen.